Our courage lights our path.
The Underdark has a million ways to kill the unprepared. Most of them are quite gruesome.
So, you're here to help? No one from the surface knows the North Dark like the Guild of Underdark guides. But when we run into real trouble, we usually call in some serious muscle. Namely, experienced adventurers like you. The Drow took many of our guides captive recently, so we're doing everything we can to get them back. Perhaps you can help with our preparations. The whole camp is working together to prepare for freeing our captured guides. I believe our ranger Megan Arrowroot needs the aid of an adventurer able to stand up to the Drow. She's trying to gather some particular kind of berry from the Verdant Caves. You should speak with her. The area called the Verdant Caves is like an oasis in the midst of a desert for those who venture into the Underdark. Waves of wizard fire found there provide enough light to sustain lush plant growth. That's why we chose this area for our base of operations, despite the presence of an abandoned Drow settlement nearby. Unfortunately, the Drow have returned and captured some of our scouts. We're working on a plan to save our imprisoned comrades. If you can find keys to the holding cells on the Drow hunting in the area, we'll have a real shot at saving my people.
It seems quite possible that one could cross the length of Faerun without ever leaving the Underdark.
I never thought I'd end up in charge of provisions and medicinal herbs when I joined the guides, but I was a ranger for several years on the surface. We're going to need supplies to treat and feed the prisoners once you and the guides have saved them. When we found the Verdant Caves, I planted a whole lot of bitter berries there. They're ready to harvest, but the Drow in the area are preventing me from gathering my crop. Please, gather as many as you can so we can care for the prisoners. plenty to eat in the verdant caves. If we could just get rid of...
Looks like you've brought plenty of bitter berries for the camp. I know Megan will appreciate this. I'll bring them to her, so you can get started on our next task. With these keys, we should be able to save every one of my men. You've also proven you have what it takes to survive in the Underdark. Nice work, adventurer. When the Drow attacked, we were camped in the abandoned settlement of Cesrena. They weren't happy that we were staying in their old city. Several of us managed to escape thanks to the quick thinking of our leader, Mandrake Deepwise, but others, including Mandrake, are still unaccounted for. I have to believe that they're still alive in the Drow slave pits. Now that preparations are complete, it's time to push back the Drow and free our people. I'm counting on you, adventurer. We need to find Mandrake and save everyone we can. The prisoners made it back, and every one of them is singing your praises. I've sent them topside. They'll need time to recover from their ordeal. From what they've told me, Mandrake was moved to another Drow camp, the Zalaran outpost. That's our next target.
I'd hope Mandrake Deepwise will be amongst the prisoners you rescued. Mandrake is something of a legend in the guild. Normally, I'd say it's a shame to lose another guide and get over it. But Mandrake, He doesn't get taken without a fight. The drow must know his value. If I were them, I'd take him for interrogation. Invade the Zolaran outpost, kill any drow that stand in your way, and bring Mandrake Deepwise back to us.
Don't let me out! They did something to me! Put something in my head! And I can feel it growing. I've kept it together in case someone came looking for me, but I'm as good as dead! Oh, heed this warning. The Drow are working with the Mind Flayers on some kind of plan. Oh, listen, I managed to take some poison off the gods. I'm going to end it on my own terms. But you need to get out of here and warn the others. Don't look back.
The Underdark has I can't believe it. Deepwise is lost to us. But we'll heed his warning. If the Drow are working with the Illithids, we have to find out more. And I think I know just the person to help you investigate further. The presence of an Illithid, a Mind Flayer, in a Drow settlement boat's no good for anyone. We already know the Drow are receiving weapons from the Duragar who work the nearby mines. Normally the Drow do not see the Duragar as fit for anything but slavery, but I begin to suspect the Grey Dwarves are already enslaved to an even more deadly foe. We have guides keeping watch over the Duragar mines. Make your way there and look for Jasper Steele. He'll fill you in on anything he's learned.
Spider meat makes for a good meal. Not that different from crab legs, really.
So many interesting artifacts to catalog.
Don't pity the Durgar. Sure, they're slaves, but even free, they're filled with hate.
Davlin's sending reinforcements, huh? Well, good. Events down here just keep getting more and more interesting. The Drow are receiving Durgar-made weapons in exchange for guarding the entrance to the mines. Seems like House Orlaran is trying to rebuild its strength after their failed attack on the surface world. Durgar weapons and armor will go a long way toward accomplishing that goal. The Drow have sent some of their high-ranking priestesses to handle the details of the payment and oversee the transfer. I'd like you to bust up these meetings and make sure the participants don't live to tell the tale.
Just imagine what some real dwarves could make of this place. The Durgar mining and forging operations are going full tilt. That's bad news for the guild, and for the surface world. The raw ore's coming from deep shafts down below, and the Durgar have built a batch of cranes to help them lift it to these levels. Without those cranes, the ore will have to be hauled up on the backs of the miners. It'll mean a big hit to their efficiency. All you really have to do is destroy the winching mechanism that operates a crane, and you send the whole thing crashing down to the bottom of the pit.
That's news to brighten my day. With any luck, the Drow will blame their missing emissaries on Durgar treachery. Suspicion rules the day with those two races. Now we should see about busting up another partnership.
Good for you taking out those crates. You'll do the Durgar good to pick a heavy load up a few thousand feet of twisted tunnels. Oh, I wish I could have been there, seen the looks on their faces when the lift platforms came crashing down.
My sister has a real unflinching hatred of the Durgar, but I have to admit they still have the dwarven knack for working metal. That's why the Drow have made a deal with them. They want the quality weapons and armor the Grey Dwarves can provide. We're gonna need to better equip the guild if we'll be taking on the Karadak. Blasted squids. If you gather up some of the weapon components and alloys the Durgar are turning out, I'll see that you're rewarded for it. You'll likely find the components near forges in the Crucible, and some of the Durgar are sure to be carrying them as well.
Poor Mandrake's revelation about Mind Flayer involvement confirms a report I got from Holly Tinkerstone, one of our scouts. She claimed that squid-headed monsters were overseeing the Durgar operation in the Crucible. Maybe you should head over there and bring down a Mind Flayer overseer. With any luck, we can nip this plot in the bud. So you slew a Mind Flayer Overseer, huh? Well done. The Mind Flayers are terrible foes. While you were gone, we uncovered information that may lead us to the root of their plot.
Ah, the smithing supplies! You can see for yourself what fine work this is. With just a little finishing, these will soon be equipping our guides in the fight against those squids.
According to the Durgar we've interrogated, the Mind Flayer leading this illicit incursion is known as Revered Flora. He's hunting for an upper vault where the Flayers think there's some lost god. Few of our prisoners know anything about the upper vaults. Apparently only one Durgar has been there and returned. The Forge Master of the Wrath Forge. He's a master smith and overseer that the Flayers either trust or control completely. The Guild would like you to enter the Wrath Forge and get the secret of the upper vault from the Forge Master. Are you up to the task?
Must stop you! Protect the Master! Stop you! Protect the Masters! Stop you! Protect the Masters! You will die now! I'll devour
Hammer your skulls into our steel!
Protect the master! Stop you!
Don't pity the Durgar.
The path is through the Iron Heart, eh? I think I know what that means. The Forge Master spoke of the Iron Heart. I have a feeling I know what that's all about. There seems to be some sort of portal in the Crucible. Our guild wizard, Soren Ravaris, and a few companions are investigating it as we speak. My guess is the portal leads to the upper vault. If Soren has found a way through, then it might be open to you as well. The portal lies just beyond the bridge that spans the Crucible. Make your way through it, find Soren, and see what he's learned.
We can do better.
I hope you have a strong grip on your sanity, friend, for you've entered a place unlike any other. So you found your way here as well. It's good to know the portal is still open. Welcome to a place like no other in the realms, if indeed we still are in the realms.
We are investigating the illicit activity here, but have not gone far because of the many perils we found in our path. One thing is clear. The Mind Flayers have come here for a nefarious reason, and I very much doubt it will benefit us to allow that mission to succeed. We've seen that these creatures can control others with the power of their minds. Their so-called masterminds must be the key to their plot. If you can defeat a few and their guards, perhaps we can draw out the true threat, or at least disrupt their plans. It is apparent the Illithids rely much more on psionics, the power of the mind, than on magic. In our exploration, we encountered strange Illithid-made stones that affected our emotional state. We felt fear, panic, and overwhelming despair in their presence. We need to find some defense against the power of these stones. I've inscribed several mind blank spells upon this scroll. Although the spell is intended to prevent others from reading your mind, I suspect it may also have the power to neutralize the resonance stones. Please, locate the stones and disable them, so that we can continue our investigation.
your life was weak.
That was well done. I believe my men were able to find some clues by searching the masterminds you defeated. So the Mind Blank spell did block the effects of the Resonance Stones? It is good that we have an effective defense against these mind weapons. My agents will be able to continue their search for clues. You've done well, but the time has come for you to push forward into areas where no guide has yet ventured. The Mind Flayers have gathered here to open this long-sealed vault. We must make every effort to put a stop to whatever their plans are for what they find here. Travel deeper into the vault and see what you can discover. Take any opportunity you find to thwart the Mind Flayers' schemes. May luck go with you.
You shall be the instrument of my vengeance, surface dweller! A surface dweller? Here? A stroke of luck at last. Listen carefully, surface crawler. I don't have time to waste. I tried to warn my people not to trust the Illithids, but the Mind Flayers came to silence me. Now I suffer a fate worse than death. Before I die, I will have my revenge on those tentacled vermin. You wish to know their schemes? I will tell you, but you must first enact my vengeance. The Mind Flayers preserve the brains of their most illustrious ancestors. Some foolish notion that they can join with a master brain and live forever. The brains are stored in special canisters to preserve them. I want you to destroy those canisters. Destroy their revered ancestors. The Illithid's honored ancestors lie rotting in the dust, reduced to stinking carrion. So, my revenge has begun. But there is more to do yet, my living weapon. There is more to do.
The Mind Flayers bring forth their lava in specially prepared birthing pools. These pools teem with thousands of the vermin. The future of this vile race swims helpless in those pools. When I was brought here, they stripped away my possessions. With luck, you can still find them lying not far from here. A hidden pocket in my belt pouch holds a vial of extremely powerful poison. Find the vial and introduce its contents to one of the birthing pools. The poison will kill thousands of nascent Mind Flayers at a stroke. Kill the foul things. Destroy them all!
The Mind Flayers reproduce by means of lava implanted in the skull of a suitable host. The lava devours the brain and mutates the body until it becomes a hideous Mind Flayer. Nearby are victims implanted with lava. Their brains are being fed upon by those parasites. You must destroy them before they are reborn as Mind Flayers. Do not allow your foolish surface dweller sentiments to stay your hand. These victims are already dead, although their flesh lives on. Killing them will be what your kind calls mercy. At last! What took you so long? I have little time left. Yes, as you may have guessed by now, the Illithids inserted one of their lava into me. Even now, I feel it gaining control of my mind, but I have my revenge on countless of its brethren. They will never have a chance. Killing the host body doomed the Illithid lava within. I hope the Mind Flayers will mourn the loss of these horrid children. I hope they will feel pain at the loss. But there is still more to do. to stop them from reaching the inner chambers. I don't have much longer. Words are becoming difficult. The Mind Flayer you seek, revered Florog, whom we all must serve. No! It hides in the Illithid Enclave, searching for an ancient Elder Brain. Destroy him, and bring ruin to all these abominations. You must stop Florog from reaching the Elder Brain.
deed.
I hope you have a strong grip on your...
Florok is dead and Mandrake is avenged. I can't imagine what would have happened if the Illithid had reached the Elder Brain. You truly are a miracle worker. Celebration is rare for the Guild of Underdark Guides. I only wish I had more time to savor it. Your success here in the Whispering Caverns has saved us from the Illithid threat. Excellent work, adventurer. The Guild will soon move to explore the wonders of the Underdark now that you've made it safer. I do have to wonder, though, how the Drow, Duragar, and Illithid were all working together towards some nefarious end. I can't help but think that someone or something is still working in the shadows. Nevertheless, I'm sure you're eager to return to the surface and report what happened here to Neverwinter. Savor the fresh air when you get there, and good luck on your travels.
Protector's Enclave.
So, the Drow were working with those blasted squids, and you put a stop to it? Well done! You're a hero in the making.
I do agree with Soren's concerns, though. As of late, the forces of evil have been more ambitious than I've seen in a long time. Your help was essential in keeping Neverwinter safe, but I don't think we're quite finished yet. I think you've earned yourself some rest back at the Adventurers Guild. I can't help but think, though, that we haven't seen the last of Elindra. The blasted lich is still out there.
for you mortals!
You will pay for all your meddling in my plans!
Now you die!
The sword coast was meant to be mine! And each scheme you got in the way.
Now you die!
You shall not defeat me, mortal! Not possible!
I defend the weak.
Protector's Enclave needs your... Valindra is defeated? You not only survived, but even triumphed. I'm sure Neverember will wish to meet with you.
Good news. Your many efforts on behalf of the city of Neverwinter have not gone unnoticed by the Lord Protector. Hogma knows I've sung your praises to him often enough. Lord Neverember wishes to thank you personally. He has granted you an audience and wishes to speak with you in the Hall of Justice at your first convenience. I wouldn't keep him waiting.
We stand against the dark.
Greetings! Ah, you've come at last. My ears have been ringing with your praises from Sergeant Knox and a host of others. I understand I have you to thank for protecting us from Valindra's Shadowmantle and a long list of other services to the people of Neverwinter. Let it not be said that Lord Daggle's Neverember does not pay his debts. I commissioned the craftsmen of the city to create a gift befitting one of your stature. I also name you a friend of Neverwinter.
Being in Neverember's good graces is no small feat. Well done, hero. Someone of your accomplishments is ready to take on even greater trials. With your triumph over Valindra, your time in the Adventurers Guild is almost at an end. I have one last lesson to teach you before you set out seeking adventure. Boons are divided into 3 categories: campaigns, guild stronghold, and PvP campaigns. Each category contains a different selection of possible boons and has a different method of acquiring them. Over time, boons can be purchased with boon points, granting you powerful benefits. As you spend more and more boon points, more powerful tiers of boons will be made available to you, eventually leading to master boons becoming available. These boons are unique, and only one of each will be available to you at a time. Campaigns and adventures are located inside your journal. Both consist of a grouping of missions that will help you explore new parts of Faerun. Campaigns are broken down into the Sword Coast Chronicles, which contain the most recent editions, and Legacy campaigns, comprised of older campaigns. Just as the grown bird leaves the nest, now it is time for you to venture forth into new campaigns and adventures. Mind what you have learned during your time with the Adventurers Guild. It will help as you explore the distant reaches of Faerun.